Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to robmotivejl. Today we're doing a couple of pretty simple mods to the new Jeep back here. One, I'm going to put a phone holder in, and let me show you where that's going to go. I've got a bracket, and I'll show you just a minute. It's going to go right in this area here, and then I'm going to use a magnet, which I've used successfully in the past, to secure my phone. Now, what I've got here, it's a little kit, comes from a company called Bullet Point Mounting Solutions. There you go. I am not sponsored by these people, but look like a pretty good little kit to me. And what's going to fit in that area is what they call a Ruby grid, I guess, Ruby grid. It was screwed together when I got it. I took these 3 screws out to put it in. And what it is, these 4 holes line up with 4 threaded holes already in the Jeep. So it looks like a little bit of a coordinated effort here. It does come with screws. We've got 4 for that. And then it comes with 3 extra, or actually 4 extra screws, it looks like, to put this top part back on, or maybe if you were taking it off and on regularly, you'd need more screws, I don't know. And then they also have their own little ball to mount on here, which I'll put in this area. And then I'm going to use my own ball that I've used on other applications. I'm going to mount it like right in here. And this is going to be the primary area that I'm going to use. I've got my holder here. It's going to kind of fasten on just like that. And then of course my phone will be on the end of it. And my phone has one of those steel pads on the back so that it sticks to the magnet like so. And that's it. It's a pretty simple design, really. And this is fully adjustable up, down, sideways, however you want it once you put it on this ball. So, first things first, we need to go over to the Jeep and get the mounting part, this little bracket here, put inside. They do provide 2 tools, by the way. A screwdriver and then a wrench so that you can go ahead and secure these bolts down. The only shortcoming I have with this kit, really, everything is black, but for some reason they gave us silver or chromed, I guess they're silver, washers and lock nuts. Why aren't these black to go with the rest of the kit? Come on, bulletproof mounting. What the heck? These should be black because they're going to be like beaming under there. Now, I think what I'm going to do is actually go ahead and paint them black before I install this, just so that they're blacked out, as they should be. All right, out here in the Jeep, I'm going to go ahead and pull this cover off. It does have 2 little prongs there that stick down in the 2 little holes here. I'd already pulled it out, so it was, of course, loose. And then, hopefully, this thing will make a handy little tray to put the screws in that we're going to need so I don't lose them. Then, you just want to go ahead and sit the bracket in there, like so, and get your screws started. Should be pretty easy, I think. Easier to do if you don't have a camera in one hand, of course. But hard to make a video without a camera, right? Get those started. And might not be a bad idea to put a little Loctite in these. I'm not going to do that, but you don't want them to come out, obviously, so that's probably a smart way to do it. But, you know, I'm not. So let's go ahead, twist the screws all down, and then we'll get on to the next part. Okay, next up is to go ahead and mount the balls to the top part of the bracket. I'm going to mount the provided one just like this, I think. And then the one that I made, I'm going to put right over here on the edge. Just have to make sure I leave myself enough room to be able to get the screwdriver in the hole down here that I'm going to need to access to fasten this back on top of the bracket we just put on. Let me get these in. I'll show you when it's done. Okay, got everything tightened in, the bracket anyway. Now, here's what the holder looks like. You guys can see right there. And then we're going to just go ahead and fasten it down with the 3 screws that we took out. and then I'll be done. Okay, that's got all the screws in, so the only other thing we have to do is just secure the holder like so. I'll get that on and then we'll be finished. Having a little dog break here. There's Mom over there. There's the doggy. Oh, she's had enough of me. Okay, there you have it. That is the holder all secured at the right height for me. Now, some little warning for you. Might be bothered that it's a little invasive as to vision outside of the truck. For me, it's not too bad. It is there, but you're generally looking this way, and it's not big enough that it really blocks anything this way. But here's what the phone looks like on there. And that, of course, is a shot out of the front. But what I would normally be doing is something like this. And you can see me right there on the camera. This is the hat cam, by the way. So it's perfect for me. Now, one thing you could do if you do find that rather invasive is to being able to see out of the truck. You could actually lower the bracket down a little bit and angle up the magnetic part. That would get it a little bit lower. I may do that myself. Maybe having it down about right here, something like that. You can see that'll take about an inch off of the height that it actually shows up front. So I think I probably will do that. Anyway, that's the install for that. I'm going to do one more quick little thing for you. It takes 2 seconds to do. A little aesthetic thing for the doors. Real quick, I did lower it down a little bit, and there's what it would look like on the truck. So we lose a little bit here, but when the phone's not on there, which frankly is only when I'm recording, you're only going to have this, and that's it. So let's get to that other mod. Okay, what I've got here, these are lock covers. They're from a company called Santicap, or Santis Caps, I should say. I always say this wrong. It's www.santiscaps.com. You guys can see right there. They're pretty cool. What they do is they cover up the chrome, for me anyway, the chrome locks on the truck. So they just basically snap on over these locks right here, and I'm going to clean this off before I put it on, but they're just going to snap on right here, just like this. And that's it. They go on just that easily. That's all you have to do. Let's get the one on the other side. There you have it. That's it. That's the look. Two, I guess, useful reasons to have them. One, it protects your lock so that it doesn't freeze up. And two, as I mentioned, just the aesthetic look of them. Love the way they look on the Jeep. Just gets rid of that chrome on the side. All right, that's it. Little phone holder, little aesthetic mod on the side. Pretty cool, I think. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of these two little mods. I'd be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.